Hey guys, what's up? What's up? How's everybody doing? Guys, I just figured out a way to cheat the time frame. I feel so stupid, but I'm not that stupid. So while I was running around trying to figure out what to do, guys, I just wasted time in the matter of under 30 minutes. Just travel from area to area to area. Before you know it, the time adds up. Instead of sleeping, sleeping, sleeping. Where we're going to be going is to meet her over here. Let's go. Holy moly. That took me like 10 minutes. Because I was trying to see what I didn't cover for the map. And I found a totem that I missed in one of the maps. And I noticed that the time frame was changing. So I just kept switching, switching, switching. Before you knew it, it was time. Let's go. Guys, I'm definitely behind schedule with this. Wait, what the hell's going on here? Y'all got me going back to the thing and going to, wait, what? Wait a minute. Is this closer? Alright, I think I had to walk there. That's probably what the thing was trying to tell me. That's okay. I think we're a lot closer to where we need to be because this is her village if I'm correct. So, let's just walk. I think it's to my left. What the hell just happened? Where is it? It's at the village. Wait a minute, what the hell? It's at the village. Is there a time frame that I have to meet her here? Good question, right? We're literally right next to it. Which I find kind of weird, because we have to meet her. Maybe it's up here. Yeah. Alright. Oh! Guys, I was so confused. Don't take long for me to get confused. Okay, so why didn't it just teleport us there? That don't make no sense. It should have just popped up on top, you know? And it didn't. This is where we're supposed to meet her. Hopefully she doesn't stab me in the back. Cause something just don't seem right with that look, yo. We're about
There
to
you
see.
are, Garance.
How was the encounter?
Good. Enon Mil Frichtemann has filled my heart with strength. As I expected, he warned me about the threat the Renaigse are posing for our island. But go. He is expecting you. Stay on the right-hand path and do not turn back. They say those who turn back awaken the guardians of the sanctuary.
So I have to stay on the right. Did you hear what she said? So don't turn back, stay to the right. Okay, I'm not even gonna run fast. Right hand path. He says stay on the right hand path. Do not turn around or you'll wake up the thingy. Ain't on the right. Don't go left. Stay on the right. Stay to the right. I wonder what happened if I went left. Good question. Guys, I'm just following the path. A lot of fire. Yes, it is. And I can't turn around and see who's behind me. So hopefully y'all are behind me, because I'm not going to do anything. I see the entrance. Alright. So we can't bear off the path, that's what she was saying. Yeah. Ooh.
And so the child that was taken has returned, the flesh of my earth. You, by simply coming into being, have tangled the strings of destiny of all the other children. I am he they call en on mil vliegtimen. I have followed each of your steps since your arrival.
I hail you, Enon Milfrichteman. I have come to you to find a remedy.
A cure for the disease of a distant land. Her affliction was to be poisoned by her own children. Her veins rot in stagnant water. Her earth now bears poisoned fruit, and her children wither and die. And still it is those same children who can heal the lands, and with them heal themselves, if they only want it truly. They could be taught by my children, learn to give back in return, learn to heal. But for that, I must survive. I have seen by your side the shadow grow, taking form. Fed by the venom of intrigues from faraway lands, he spreads it today in my sap. To save his own life, he stole my strength, and that strength has driven him mad, because it is not made to be taken. He draws each day a little more from
don't understand. Who are you talking about?
The
Constantine.
one you call Constantine. You must stop him, or there will be no cure anymore for anything or anyone.
That's impossible. How could that be?
You must leave now. Someone has followed your footsteps. Someone has entered here without invitation. My children are waking and tracking. They will attack all foreigners. Flee, or you will be their victims.
Uh-oh. Who is in here that's not supposed to be here? Who messed up my stuff?
I saw a Renaigse fleeing the sanctuary. The Monesenaig must have slipped past you. Enon Mil Frichtemann cannot have been pleased about it. Did he still give you the answers you were looking for?
Yes. He told me that the Malachor had appeared because of the way the colonials have treated the earth. It is actually some kind of poisoning, and it would be possible to cure it, but I'm not sure that I understood how.
So, the Renaigse would be the cause of their own deaths. If they weren't on the verge of doing the same thing to our island, I would be applauding. In terms of the antidote, Enon Mil Frichtemann is often difficult to understand. Ask Adonegad.
Thank you, Deirdre. I must dwell on it.
You look like you bit into a bitter fruit. Did you learn anything else?
Yes. But I would like to verify something before I tell you about it.
Fine. You know where to find me once you are done. Quawalam seg, Karants.
Goodbye.
What did they do when they arrived on this land? Right, guys? Because after that, it says something that they did. What did they do? A good question. We need to go back to, yeah, that's what I was thinking. What are we missing? Where's your mother? Hopefully she's still alive. I think that's the person we need to talk to. But we can't, because we set sail. So Constantine is the corporate that is hiding something from us. Let's go find out what it is. Is cousin lying to us about something? What did he do? So, let's go see cousin. It's funny how I actually know exactly where the hell to go now, right? Earlier I didn't know what the fuck to do. Cousin, I need to talk to you.
My fair cousin, I'm so glad to see you. You are right on time. We have visitors, and your advice would be most welcome. Let me introduce you to the emissaries of the Bridge Alliance and Teleme. Seeing them both in the same room is rather surprising, isn't it? But please, your excellencies, explain to us what brought you here.
Sire, I have come to humbly request your help. We have been sustaining terrible attacks.
Really? Are the natives behind this again? Unless it is those traitors of the guard.
We aren't sure.
but it is almost certain that the natives are involved. Governor Byrne is hoping that you could send him your cousin, as well as some troops.
It would seem that we are in a similar situation, sire. Our city has been sustaining terribly violent assaults, and our losses are great. Our Mother Cardinal is begging you to send her some help as soon as possible.
That she started already?
Dear allies, knowing that you are in such a delicate situation fills me with sorrow. However, the size of our troops has greatly reduced after the horrific attempt at a coup. And regarding sending my cousin, she's already very busy undertaking a mission of the utmost importance, without even mentioning the fact that what you describe fills me with fear for her life, which is most precious to me. No, I really don't see how I could be of assistance to you.
Constantine, we cannot remain deaf to the call of our allies. I'm sure I can find the time to go and evaluate the situation.
I would love to accompany you, but my people are being wrongfully accused. I am certain of it, and I want to prove it.
Very well, my dear. You know I cannot refuse you anything. But remember how urgent it is for this antidote to be found. We're so close to it now.
Don't worry about it. You know how important this mission is to me.
Well, this audience is coming to an end. Your Excellencies, inform your governors of my cousin's arrival. I hope that you realize how grateful you should be to her.
Absolutely, sire. And we thank you both for receiving us.
May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Oh boy. So we can't have you on our quest because you have to disappear. So I got to change my crew. Alright, goodbye. Okay, Precious, you can stay. Since she says she's busy, where the hell is she anyway? Yeah, we're not gonna deal with that. But we still have to talk to cousin.
Constantine.
My adorable cousin, I am always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
I finally managed to enter the sanctuary at the heart of the island, and I was able to talk with Enon Milfrichteman.
How marvelous! Tell me about it.
The sanctuary is heavily protected. Only a High King can open it.
I remember you saying that Vimbar's death wasn't going to help us. How did you fix this problem?
I had to interfere in the natives' elections and earned the trust of the Pretender, who seemed to be the best choice.
You really are an outstanding diplomat. My father is an old, bitter man, but he was right about you. Tell me, who did you choose?
Deirdre, the queen of the village of Vedlug. She's quite the radical warrior, but she's a strong leader.
I'm certain that you have made the right choice. And then what did you do?
I was able to enter the sanctuary. It was an incredible experience.
It had to be. Oh, how I envy you. Entering the most secret places on this island, talking to a god. What does he look like? Is he some kind of very old and very powerful Donegad?
No. In fact, I spoke to an extremely large tree, as strange as it may sound.
Fascinating. And I thought that gods were always old bearded men. Did he tell you where the Malachor was coming from? Is it a curse that he cast upon the first settlers?
No. According to him, we are responsible for the emergence of the Malachor. By exploiting the earth so much, we have poisoned it. And the disease has contaminated us through the water we drink and the plants that we eat.
Strange, and yet it seems plausible. So there wouldn't be an antidote?
He says that the earth can be healed, that his children know how to do it. I suppose he was talking about the Donegada. He also said that by healing the earth, we would heal those who live on it.
This is a fascinating revelation.
Uh-oh.
It won't be easy for our neighbors to accept it, however. I'm afraid that even my father might receive it with skepticism. Did he tell you anything else?
This is a hard call. What would you have done? Tell him the truth or don't? I figure if I don't tell him the truth, he might rage. And something might go bad when the time comes. But if I tell him the truth, he might be ready to give it up. So
Yes,
screw it.
something rather disturbing. He talked about you. He said his existence was in danger because of you.
Really? But that doesn't make any sense. I never hurt anybody on this island. Unlike our neighbors, I have never abducted or tried to convert islanders.
I don't think that's what he was referring to.
Cousin, please, you know me. I have made some mistakes, but I never threatened anybody. The only person who I put in danger is you. And you know how sorry I am about that.
Yes, I do know.
Forget about it, will you? This god manifestly wants us to pay for the sins of our fathers and to have his revenge for the invasion. By sowing the seeds of discord between us, he's probably hoping to weaken us. Do you realize that you have succeeded where everyone else has failed? The whole continent should be thanking you. Is there anything you would like to tell me?
Oh, snap. I'm not going to say anything, guys.
I must take my leave.
Take care, and come back soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope y'all caught that conversation. And I actually kind of caught that conversation. I'm not going to say what I picked up in that conversation. Now, if something adds up, hopefully I am correct, but I'm not going to say what it is because after that whole conversation, you saw how Constantine switched and flipped the script. He said it was him. So basically, it's not really cousin. They picked cousin because of the natives. So being that they picked her up and she is from that area, she's from the island. And guess what cousin got her doing? All the running around. That's all I'm saying. So stay tuned, guys. Hopefully I'm correct about this. Stay tuned for more.